Here's a little story about a man with a shed. He was really bored, so this is what he said. You know what? I'm gonna get on the radio. So now in the shed he does a funny show. Broadcasting, that is your goal. It's pretty funny. You, what's up? Welcome to That Shed Show. I am, of course, DJ Uncle Robby, and we're just doing another little show like we did yesterday, you know. I'm waiting to go to work, and he won't be here till like 2:30, 3 o'clock. Much better than yesterday. If those of you who didn't hear the show yesterday, I had a little bit of an episode. I was a little wound up, and I apologize to Johnny because I flipped out on him and everything. And then by the time I got in the van, that's why I love the radio. 'Cause that's why I love doing these shows. By the time I got in the van, I was already vented. I had already felt better. He said he was sorry. I said I was sorry, and everything's fine. You know, everything's back to normal. You know, we did have to go in a little earlier yesterday. I was supposed to go into work today, and I didn't. Not that it's not my fault. You know, things happen. That's why, I want to go easy on Johnny because, his mom's sick. I hope she feels better. Johnny's mom, Johnny G's mom, get better soon. We're pulling for you here on That Shed Show. She's older, so, hopefully everything turns out all right for him for there. Someone is in the chat, and it is Jen Jen. She said, ooh, look who's finally live. LOL. Yeah, better late than never. No, well, I said 11:30, 12. It's 12:30. Because I almost didn't do one because I started talking to Kimmy. Though some of you may know Kimmy, some of you may not. I know Jen Jen knows Kimmy, but I was talking to her on Skype. And then, I let her go because I'm like, look, I got, my sister's supposed to be on her way. So I'm not going to talk too long. I'm just going to talk a little bit. I do have some news we can do. And then, we're just going to go back to playing the gold, that we have so far up for the show. I have playlists that I made. You can always go and look at the playlists yourself and listen to them, but I mix them up and I play them. That's how I do them. She said, yay, Kimmy. Yeah, I know. She's busy with the baby, but, if you get there early in the morning, you can talk to her, hang out with her if you have her on Skype. I do, you know what I mean, when I can. I have a whole week off next week, so I'm gonna spend half the week doing shows, the other half doing clips, not necessarily in that order. Bad news is I've been bragging about this book with all these great ideas in it for a while now, for a few episodes at least. I was writing stuff down at work because I come up with, sometimes, depending on the job, and maybe you're not that busy and you're sitting there and you get bored and you jot some stuff down. So I did this one day. It was all one day I did it. I was up in the Patrick's. It was a dead lot. There was nobody there. So I just wrote in a book all day. Well, I washed it yesterday. God damn it. I washed it. Today. I washed it and actually, I just found it. And now my pants, I got to go check on my pants. I'm doing laundry for work. And it's like the book. It was a little pamphlet with a pen in it. And the book is just all over my pants. It just looked like paper threw up all over. It's paper throw up all over my pants, so. So there goes that. Now I got to go back to what I was doing and just whatever I remember that I wrote down I can use. So I had some good shit on there, though. Back to the drawing board. So Jen the intern, you ready to do some news? Let's do it. Here's what I think. This is one of my favorite parody songs by College Humor. Those guys are great. Go check them out on YouTube. They actually have their own website, collegehumor.com, I think is it. Go right up to them. But here's a song by them, End of the World parody. It's End of the World on Channel 9. So we might as well be just Channel 9 news. I might as well make some skits about that Channel 9 news because they're spoofing on Channel 9 and pretty much any other news because everything's always depressing. Not here, because here on That Shed Show, we make bad news, even depressing news, we make it funny. That's how we roll here. So here's the new intro.
Oh great, the flu soon mutate. Climate change and Y2K. Remain calm, don't be afraid. Too many human beings out of water on Earth. National IDs are the mark of the beast. All linked to a thing. What? No, God, the rapture is now here, and we're right this time. Sun loses fire, Earth is bursting into flames. Evil scientists for hire, hiding in plain sight. AI's getting smarter in a hurry. You should worry, it'll enslave us. Block by block, the blockers baffle crap their pants. Look at that low plane. We're done. Big hole, ozone, huge depletion, UVB. It's too late to save ourselves. Save the Earth, cell phones destroyed bees. Now the pets cannot breathe. At least you can't get anthrax from someone coughing, right? Right. Wikipedia says that it's powder and quite right. Pretty sure that's right. Could be the end of the world as we know it. Might be the end of the world as we know it.
It's the end of the world as we know it on Channel 9. So, here's the news. It's the lazy way of doing intros. Get a little intro that's got to do with what you're about to talk about, and boom, you got it. Homemade. You got an intro without making it. You know what I mean? It's the lazy way of doing broadcasting. That's how I roll. Ginger wrote LOL, wrote wee in the chat room. I miss Don Duck Landis. He'll be with us soon. I'm making lunch. What you making? Jen, what you making? And don't forget to save me some, because you're a little greedy with the food sometimes. I got to be honest with you. I know we had an argument over some muffins or something you wouldn't share with me or whatever it was. Still mad about that. You know what I mean? Today's news is brought to you by CNN.com. World News. Madrid. Apparently, Madrid police, and I'm pretty sure Madrid is in another country, but Madrid police want to reunite $2 million check with this California driver. He has a California driver's license, this man. It said it's a check for $2 million issued to a man with a California's driver's license, and it was found in a subway car in Madrid. In Madrid, police said. We have his name. We're trying to locate this person. The national police spokesman in Madrid told CNN on Thursday. Today's Thursday, ain't it? Or is this a week old or something? I hope this ain't a week old. No, it says Thursday, September 26, 2013. All right. We won't just hand it over. Oh, who's going to hand over $2 million? We have to verify that the origin of the money is not illicit, said the spokesman, who by custom is not identified. The check was issued by Bank of America, and it's post dated to January 2014. So the guy's in no hurry to get it. He can't cash the goddamn thing. I never understood that post-dated thing anyway, because they post-date checks at my work and I cash them. I don't know. Some banks won't cash them now. She's making leftover spaghetti, and eating eating the last of it. Goddamn right. You eat that spaghetti, Jen. Eat that spaghetti. And so this guy is just walking around missing $2 million. You would think he would, like, I don't know, was it shady? Is it something shady? Like, who wrote the check? It says it's by Bank of America, but I don't know. A maintenance worker for Madrid's metro or subway system found it Wednesday. A train running on line 5, which roughly traverses the capital from east to west, reported the problem with doors that wouldn't fully close at the Diego de Leon station. That's definitely. I skipped a couple. Maybe I shouldn't have, because I don't even understand what the hell they're talking about now. No, I didn't skip anything. Homeless man turns in $40K, gets $1991K. What? That's something you're supposed to click on. Yeah, we'll check that out too. pretty much over with that one. Oh, this is a video.
Going to the gym is easy. You can work out any
And this is a effing commercial.
They have a machine for your brain. Velocity is all these great exercises, all based on neuroscience, but they just feel like games. It's a fun
Where's the
workout,
actual news
and my brain
story?
feels great. Any brain can get better, and Lumosity.com can help. It's like a
I
personal
don't want
trainer
to
for your
watch it.
brain,
I want
improving
to
your
read it.
performance with the science of neuroplasticity, but in a way that just feels like games.
Shut the fuck
Start training
up.
with Lumosity.com right now and discover what your brain can do.
All right, let's see.
It's a great thing. Fresh off being honored by the Boston Police Department for finding a backpack full of cash and turning it in, Glenn James is enjoying the karma that's coming back his way.
I just want to thank you
Glenn
so
James.
much for being so kind.
We put him in touch with Ethan Whittington, a complete stranger from Virginia who saw the story and started an online fundraiser for the man who's been homeless since 2005.
Oh my God, he turned in that money?
You're the one that deserves all the credit, man. You're the one that's done everything. You've revived my faith in humanity in the United States, man.
In just 24 hours, they've raised thousands of dollars.
Those donations will help me
Oh,
get a brand new start in life.
James found a backpack outside this store on Saturday full of $40,000.
There's no way I would have kept even a penny of that money. There's just no way. No way.
I would have kept
He
it.
flagged down a police officer who was able to find the owner.
I mean, was it
Boston
cash?
Police gave him a very special plaque, and now, just as he was a complete stranger to the backpack owner, other complete strangers are trying to give him a new life.
I am so glad about that.
He's already
I'm
up to
so
50,000.
glad that a total stranger can be so kind.
Raised 21. Whoa, what's that? 21 million.
Going to the gym is easy. You can work out
Holy cow. So, this guy. But I didn't say a lot. Did I miss something? Like, was it cash? Was it a check? If I found 40 grand in cash, I can't say that I would fucking give that back, bro. I mean, if it's a check, what are you going to do with it anyway? You can't just walk around and check and cash that much money with somebody else's name. And so, if that's the case, then big deal. Oh, he turned in the check. Woohoo. Just like the police holding up a $2 million for this guy. You think they would have done that? You think the police would have turned it in and been looking for this guy if it wasn't $2 million in cash, even though they're police? Pfft, come on, that shit would have got lost in the what do they call that when they put it in the what the hell's it called? You know, where they put all the shit. They put all the shit they confiscate and stuff, all that stuff. Evidence room. You think that shit wouldn't get lost in evidence? $2 million in cash? Oh yeah, you crazy. They use it for drug stings or something. But no, they didn't. They it's a check, so they're like, whatever. Come get your check. You know, this guy, did he do that, or did he find 40 grand in cash in like a fucking knapsack or something? That's impressive. You turn that back in. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You turn back in credit cards, or I mean, you can use credit cards, but still, credit cards and things of that nature, they're a little harder to get rid of. Cash is universal. You can spend it anywhere, at any time. You don't have to do anything fancy. You just say, here's some money. You know? Ginger wrote, yeah. Oh, I wrote, can you hear that? Because that was the thing I was worried about. Not being able to hear it, because I didn't grab it. I just played it, you know. So I wasn't looking. That's all right. A little late, Jen, but yeah, thanks. All right. Well, that was your news, and that's pretty much it, Jen. We're just gonna go ahead and I don't know where my sister is.